you can now support this channel on Patreon. Warning, this video is from my perspective only, and as such should not be taken too seriously.
その意味から目をそらさないでください。あなたは冒険者だ。
This whole conversation with a very mysterious character whom I very much want to know more about given her seemingly powerful abilities and skills presented in recent episodes helps to form the basis of Belle becoming a strong adventurer. She's a very cool elf actually, and this scene just made me feel kind of warm inside. I don't really know how to properly describe it, but they're toiling away, talking and moving character development forward, and it just felt genuinely nice to me. Who knows, maybe I just really dig high elves.
そして
Here I just want to give mention to the lovely music this anime boasts. I've now gone to the stage where I'm actually listening to the tracks outside of the anime. They're often full of the rhythm and vibes of old school relaxing RPG towns and villages. Even though this anime isn't directly based on the game, they did a great job of combining elements of games and then turning all of that into a game type world that feels realistic. I'm giving 5 wins here.
欲の張った冒険者が箱を開け
My word, these guys know how to animate an insanely attractive lady. Beautifully swift and fluid animation here makes for a fantastic battle sequence against a foe far stronger than Belle. There's also, as I've talked about before, the ever-lingering feel of the possibility of an untimely death for a character, as we do know they can indeed die. This and the music makes for a great intense scene. So far this entire sequence has been a thing of absolute beauty. Not only is it great that he picked himself up and decided that this was his time to stand up for himself and be a hero, but then they backed it up with some fantastic music. They animated it to a superb standard and degree, and finally they managed to keep you on the edge of your seat throughout by wondering what's going to happen in the end. Overall though, I'm truly taken aback by how fluid the animation is. It's beautiful and well deserving another 5 wins for these last few minutes of back-to-back awesomeness where Belle can finally achieve the next stage of his dream and goal. And of course, as expected, they ended the battle in a big way with my boy pulling some fantastic techniques out of his hat and taking down the Minotaur in a epic fashion. Plus a final win here for pulling a stain and passing out on his feet like a damn legend.
Ability always.
I'm sorry, they're going to have to take another 3 wins here for how they wrapped up the whole thing. Now, I don't know what rank S abilities are, but they sound good. Bakugo is impressed and that's also good. And then they finish up with these wonderful CGI effects, really driving home the whole RPG feel of taking down an insanely powerful foe and then the calm that follows. I love it! This montage showing just how far Belle has come in the last 8 episodes. I guess overall it's a big testament to the director and animators and writers that they managed to fit in this much character progression in just 8 short episodes.
I
love this girl. She's fucking awesome. She's got a cool and mysterious aura about her, and I'm really glad that she's had more of a presence in the last couple of episodes than the first bunch.
まさか噂のリトルルーキーが俺の防具を買いに来てくれるなんてな。僕も
Man, I tell you guys, I really fucking love this anime to death right now. It's just got all the vibes that really click with me in life. You know, I used to play a lot of RPGs back in the day, and still do when good ones come out. RPGs like Final Fantasy VII helped to shape who I am as a man, so in general they mean a great deal to me in my life. So I think that's probably the reason why when I'm seeing strong elements of gaming from this anime and friendship and a chilled out vibe outside of the dungeon, it's just super sticking in my head. I promise you this anime is not a chore to win at all, and seeing it is just a bit of fun, so I'm loving this.
なあ、そのクロットさんっていうのはやめてくれないか。そう呼ばれるのは嫌いなんだ。
This dude is cool. I don't know much about him, but I like his voice actor and I can already tell the rough kind of character he's likely going to be, and I like it already. What I literally said when this happened just now in real life. Holy fucking balls, that was cool. True story, and about all that needed to be said, but I'll just add that the CGI was sick during that scene. It's clearly paid off for them to have hired such a proficient group of people to do their CGI. It just looks awesome and complements the scene really nicely.
腕は確かだけど何か訳ありってところかな。
君が契約を結んだ梶師君は
Nice little dinner scene here serves to not only add a chilled out vibe after a long day in the dungeon, but also to provide some much appreciated character building on the teammate in the party and just shed a little mystery onto his past. Yup, they've done an excellent job of showcasing this guy's kind and friendly nature, and it's enough for me to officially state I very much like him. Thank you, anime, for creating another awesome character.
リリスケみたいに俺のことも仲間っぽく呼んでくれよ。
分かったベルフ
Ah man, what a brilliant scene, with the morning light piercing through the shop and these two solidifying their friendship together. Trust this anime to introduce a character and have me liking him in less than 20 minutes flat.
同じファミリアじゃないけど仲間がいるそれでは準備はよろしいですか
ああ行こうぜ
An absolutely fantastic end to a fantastic episode. I hardly even found any sins over on that version. It was just great overall, and I loved how they utilised this unique art style change to make a statement that this is yet another turning point for Bell in his journey.
地震
最近多いな。
そうだね
Foreshadowing in a very eerie and ominous way.
行くぞ急げ離れるな
はい
It is insanely well thought out and clever to actually visibly show us the axe wedged into this guy's or gal's back, and they've then stuck tape around it to keep it inside the wound open, so that basically the person doesn't bleed out. Honestly, you never usually see this much effort put into realism in anime, so it's great to see and deserves rewarding with a few wins, I think. I think what I love most about these past few scenes, other than the animation, voice acting and music, is that we're still seeing our heroes up against the wall. It's not like 10 episodes in and he's now OP and untouchable, as that would likely get a little boring. But instead, it's much like Boku no Hero Academia, that indeed they are growing stronger, but there's seemingly always something worse out there, ready to take their lives. This gives us a much better edge of your seat kind of feeling, rather than as stated above if Bell was now super OP.
どういうつもりかしら
This bookcase and collection arouses me because knowledge is sexy as fuck. Wow, Bell is totally pulling out some Levi versus female Titan shit here, and I bloody love it. Yep. Still hot. My word was an absolute badass. Not only that, but it's heavily implied via this view here that it's a huge deal to drop all of this stuff behind them, as it's likely worth a lot, both in terms of wealth but also helpful items and such. So this basically signifies to us how important his teammates and more so his friends are to him, that he puts their lives above any items. Well, they've succeeded if they set out on creating a really creepy ass boss.
それで私昔好きだったおとぎ話を思い出しちゃってさすごかったよ
Add one more to the harem. Oh wow, now that is beautiful. This here is yet another perfect example of the wonderful chilled out vibe this anime can leave you with. They braved the dungeon, barely made it out alive, but now are safe, among friends, cheerful and light music playing in the background and nice food to eat while talking. This just strikes me so hard of my days playing World of Warcraft, where you go to a 40-man dungeon for a few hours, get good loot, and then hang somewhere and chat. For them being able to build this kind of atmosphere, I'm giving 4 wins to round us up nicely to 190.
ねえねえどうしたらアビリティを OLS にできるのゆっくり聞かせてもらおうじゃないの
Oh yeah!
僕とベル君の仲じゃないかごめんなさい
Now that was genuinely fucking hilarious. Props to her voice actor for managing that.
神様世界って美しいですねそうだねベル君
Yeah, it really is, and they've massively succeeded in animating some stunning environments. Hats off to them, truly.
ベル君だって汗臭い子なんて嫌だろ。
考えたこともないですけど。
I don't know why, but I really started giggling when I saw her doing that in the background. What a lovely little added touch that tells us all we need to know about her often very quiet feelings towards Belle. I've got a big old smile on my face right in this.
ああ、いろいろあってね。
You really gotta love Bakugo's voice actor. It's just a shame that he hasn't been able to appear in as many episodes as I'd have liked to have seen him in.
帰りましょう、ヘルメス様。
Alright, I touched on this over on Anime Sins where I gave 2 sins for the cliche of him actually falling into the bath, which I literally predicted beforehand. However, I will be removing those 2 sins over there due to their awesome and unique reaction to him being there. I also wanted to touch lightly on this over here, just saying that it's great when an anime steers away from the everyday cliches and does something a little different. Take 3 wins for this over here.
誰だ。
Literally the greatest I'm sorry in the history of I'm sorries. Getting to learn the horrid truth of this very interesting character, filled with rage, sorrow, depression, and then redemption.
クラネルさん、あなたは優しい。
Add another name to the harem list. This is one of those episodes where so much great stuff happens that it's almost too difficult to keep stopping to mention each and every instance, and admittedly, a lot of the time there's no deeper substance and meaning, but more just great visuals and stuff. But here I wanted to give mention to this lovely, lovely elf really being a badass and coming to help just in time. But I'll also say that all the battle scenes up until now have been fluid as hell and just gorgeous in general too. What a brilliant finish! Good on you, old son! This scene of everyone coming together to prepare to fight the giant golem, but really Titan, outside. This first collective of attacks, which does an awesome job of using CGI and mixing it nicely with hand-drawn animation to the point where it's sometimes difficult to even notice the difference. Getting our first ever look at mages in the anime, to which I'm kind of surprised they haven't really been shown like at all leading up to this final episode as far as I can recall anyway. It's again moments like this where it goes back to what I've been saying all along, where the added tension is there in this anime because they can actually die. So now that this dude has just saved Belle's life, I'm actually genuinely worried that he's going to die, because he's clearly an awesome character. Just hope he lives now, in all honesty. Wow, seeing all of these people using abilities that I suppose are akin to like limit breaks from the Final Fantasy series is just awesome. My only wish would have been that we'd have been able to see more of this type of thing during the last 12 episodes. That way it would have felt like a little bit less of a bunch of ex machinas. Still very, very cool though, of course. This dude's sword nuke attack, and for him being brave enough to overcome his pride and use his powerful abilities to help save his friends. This amazeballs attack, which must easily be one of, if not the most powerful attack I've seen or heard of in this anime's universe. Well, I will say that this ending did feel a tad rushed, which is natural given the runtime I suppose and how much they had to fit in at the end, such as the big reveal in terms of Belle and his family's history, but the final battle was most excellent and gave me similar vibes to the ending of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, although admittedly in that case the budget would have been much higher of course. Well, I can tell you guys I very much enjoyed this entire anime, and I really hope there's going to be a season 2 as of writing this. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button and share it on social media or wherever you think it will be enjoyed. Don't forget you can help support me and my channel at www.patreon.com/YoungestGamer and choose all of the new series that I cover. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Everything Great About video. Thank you to the following patrons: Nathan Burr, Vupu, Leon Lutger, Joaquin Jimenez Villaluenga, Manuel Meza, Josiah May, Loritz, Ikodi, Val Sobel, Joel Rosenfeld, B. DZX001, David Pickfans, Chris Harris, Daniel Musgrave, Joshua Viker, Xenon, Hunter Layfield, Gajivi Trash, Matthew Farmer, Richard Gray, Kyle Farmer, Theodore Quackens, Kaj Vorzelman, Jordan Samuels, Scott Harris, Veronica Hamilton, Ryan Caradu, Gabby Z, and to all of the other patrons supporting me. Thank you.
Wake up, it's fly.
Reach the wizard.
It's fly.